Hello my minions, and today we're going to talk about something that, to be honest with you, I usually do not like to get involved in. Usually these things sort of blow over and disappear and people forget about them. But I feel this time I need to make a video and say something about it. Because this time, it's a little different, I think. So the controversy is that Angry Joe's gone on holiday, and he said there will be no more angry reviews until he comes back. There will still be content, doing movie reviews and things like let plays and other stuff like the Game of Thrones stuff, reviews that he does. But the thing is that his community, some of his community, not all of them, don't like that. They want the angry reviews. And I just thought I would go through a little bit about what goes into an angry review. And also the mistake he made a few months ago that's probably led up to this, and then in the future could really damage his channel if he's not careful, in my opinion. So let's just have a look at some of his angry reviews. So he's made so far 104 angry reviews, and over this time the quality has gone up. I've noticed they're more elaborate, there's more costumes, special effects compared to, and they're longer compared to when he first started doing it. Even his hairstyle is different now, it's much better than it used to be. Also, the other thing is the scripting. You've got to make sure that when he makes one of these angry reviews that it's funny. You also have to complete the game, which takes a lot of time. You have to get the costumes, the scripting, if the special effects needed, you need to get all that sorted out, and the editing. I'm just a little channel here, hardly anybody watches me, but the amount of editing sometimes I have to do takes forever. Snipping little bits, changing the audio, it's just a pain in the ass, but you've got to do it. And also in his angry reviews he had his friend in there, other Joe, yeah, they're both named Joe, and it's his time, you know. It wouldn't be an angry review of a Joe in playing some sort of silly part, so you've got to get him in there. He's going to make time for that. And also, it's not easy. It's not easy because you don't want to phone anyone in. You know, you don't want to phone an angry review in. People expect a certain thing from an angry review. And also, this time of year, there's not that many games coming out. There's one or two, but I don't think there's that many that we have to have a review for it. And as a YouTuber, you don't owe your fans anything. Okay, it's up to you what you make. But this is going to transition now into where he made his mistake. And the way he made his mistake is that I think 2 months ago or something like that, he was off and on, and he made a video saying basically, I'm going to have a schedule, and on this schedule I'm going to lay out every angry review I'm going to do, and I'm going to do them. Now when I watched this video I was like, yay, Angry Joe's back. But I kind of knew then that he was setting himself up to fail. Never promise the moon because you're never going to get there. So turned out today that we're not getting it. He's going on holiday. Now people are going to point at that video he made promising, well, laying out what he was going to do. I won't say promising, and say, look, you promised us, oh my god, how come you're not making any reviews? Which I don't think is right. I don't think that's right, but at the same time, it's one of them, isn't it? How much do you actually owe to your audience? Some people owe nothing, some people owe everything. I'd say it's 50-50. I think that as long as after this holiday, which Joe, I hope you go and have a nice holiday and come back refreshed and ready to go, but after that point, you have to make the reviews because you're coming back in September. And the thing with that is that September's the start of 4th quarter. If anyone owns a business, 4th quarter's go time. In 4th quarter you got November, December, Christmas time. A lot of games are coming out around then, and people are going to want reviews. And if you don't give them reviews at Christmas time, when all these games are coming out, people who are sticking with you now, like me, you know, I'm on your side, Joe. I'm rooting for you. I think go have a rest, come back refreshed, and kick some ass. But if you don't do it, when you come back, you're going to lose even more people, I think. I think it's going to get worse, not better. Because after a break, you should be refreshed, you should be all out, and you can come back and hit the ground running. I know angry reviews take a lot of work. I know you're doing filler content because you have to on YouTube. If you don't produce content regularly, the YouTube algorithm goes against you basically. You do not get the views that you need. People don't get to see the same amount of content. So I actually quite like the movie reviews and stuff you do. I know some people don't, but I don't mind them actually, because some of these movies I'll never go and see anyway, so I've seen some of your reviews of them. Yeah, so this is what I think. Lay off him. Joe, turn the comments back on. Some videos I know you did on the latest one you did, because he disabled comments because it was getting so toxic, people fighting and attacking each other and then attacking Joe about, oh, he's not making videos, well, reviews, sorry, and people say, no, leave him alone. I'm in between. I'm saying, go away, Joe, have your holiday, but when you come back, you've got to hit the ground running. It's go time. It's fourth quarter, okay? People want to see the reviews. And as long as you do that, you'll be okay, I think. But if you come back and there's still no reviews, it's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt your channel. And I don't want it to, you know. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be the guy in between of both parties, you know. Because I follow you a long time, a very long time, and I've always liked your content on all the any controversy, like when the Gamergate things were happening, I've always thought you jump on the right side of in between, and I think that's always the best way to be on some of these things. Yeah, so I think that's about it for my video on this. It's just a quick little video. I don't like making content like this, I really don't. But I think this time, when Joe comes back, he needs to realise that he must do this, else it's going to hurt him a lot. But I think he will. I think he will know that it's fourth quarter. There's that many games coming out right now. People want to see the reviews, and he'll bring it back. Hopefully, come back nice and rested and relaxed, and be like, "That's it. I'm gonna make a review now." Yeah. So, just at the bottom, leave a comment. Tell me what grabs you out of Angry Joe. I really don't have that many of them. I just thought that he was setting himself up to fail with that video he did about well, I won't say promising, but putting a schedule in that no one could keep. The channels that actually keep these sort of schedules don't make those type of angry reviews that require costumes, scripting, special effects. They make Let's Plays, you know. Like most PewDiePie videos are like freaking, oh, I'm playing Battleground. You know, the meme of he's running out of ideas because he just does. He can go on do anything almost. But with your content, sometimes you can't do that. You're expected to a certain level of quality from you. Yeah. So, comment on the bottom. What problems do you have, Angry Joe? What do you think could happen if, when he comes back off holiday, he doesn't start doing the angry reviews? And he says, oh, I'm not feeling it yet, and waits all the way till November, December, because that's what, 2 more months of nothing after he's come back off his holiday. I think that would hurt a lot. I think it'd hurt the people who are sticking with him on this. Anyway, yeah, this has gone too long. I don't like making videos like this. It's kind of squeamish for me. I like making my little devilish or nots that first looks at games and a little bit of reviews and stuff. So yeah, in the bottom, leave a comment. What problems do you have, Angry Joe? am I wrong to be defending him? Because I am in his corner on this one. But when he comes back, he has to hit it. Yeah, so like, subscribe. What if you think I'm completely wrong? Says it in the bottom. Say it in the bottom. Say you're wrong. I can't believe saying this. Oh my god. And then there's obviously the guys on the other side. Is like, leave Aggie Joy alone. You know, like, what's that guy called who did that to Britney Spears? You know, leave Britney alone. Leave her alone. There'll be a lot of them people out there now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should have his holiday and come back, but he has to perform. Then he has to do it. Okay. Anyway, see you guys on the next Devilish or Not. This is not one of them, of course, but check out some of my videos. Like, subscribe. Peace out.